Hey guys, today is not turning out the way that I had planned. So, after yesterday, I had decided that today I was going to make sure, first of all, that I hit my last two because today's the final day for the $15 incentive. But I have to do the 3 trips between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. So, today's the last day. I only got 1 trip done yesterday, so I still need to do 2 more before 8 o'clock. It is currently 6:33 a.m. So let me tell you how the morning started. I got up early and I made sure to get my garden watered before I left the house. And as soon as I get back this afternoon, I've got to get the drip irrigation set back up so that I don't have to keep manually watering. So anyway, I logged into DoorDash and was ready to leave at 5:30. I was going to go dash maybe just one order so that at 6 a.m. I could be sitting at Walmart waiting for orders to come in. Well, DoorDash said that the wait was less than 1 minute. I sat there from 5:30 until 5:57 before an offer came in, and it was going to take 30 minutes, and it was like 12 miles, and it was only paying $8. And so I went ahead and let that time out, and then I just turned off DoorDash since it was so close to 6. So at 6 o'clock, I logged into Spark, and here it is 6:45, and I still haven't gotten an offer. So I'm getting ready to run back up to Walmart and just sit there. I had to grab some of my accelerators because I was out at home, so I wanted to bring these home and put them in the fridge real quick, and then I'm heading back to Walmart. But so since it's 6:30, I do not think I'm going to hit that bonus for today because I doubt I'm going to be able to get 2 orders completed before 8 o'clock. Even if they sent me one right now, every order usually takes me like an hour to complete. So I don't know. We'll see. Here's hoping. Okay, guys. So I wanted to show you. I want to do a Walmart Spark tutorial. And so, like I was saying, I've been logged in since 6 a.m. It is currently 6:40 and nothing has come in yet. But if you look down here, see where it says popular offer times today, see how it's like the highest tier right at this moment. And yet I've been in here for 40 minutes and haven't gotten any offers. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and start recording my screen so that when an offer comes in, I can show you how this works. And you can see up here like the different Walmarts. The one in the center here, the cluster, that's where I am. And then the one to the right of the screen is a different community that has a Walmart that I do a lot of deliveries in. And then the one to the left is another community. So anyway, I go back and forth between, and then it takes me all over green country of Oklahoma. So anyway, you can tell at 7, the times drop down, 7 and 8. And then at 9, it picks back up a little bit more. So, but anyway, the rest of the day is a little bit slower than supposedly the 6 o'clock hour, but that has not been the case today. Also, I don't know if this is the case in other areas, but I know here in my area, our Walmarts don't open until 6 a.m. Or if they do open any earlier than that, their delivery or their pickup area doesn't open until 6 a.m. Now, Walmart used to be 24 hours before COVID, and COVID changed it for us. How about you guys? Did it change in your area, or do you still have 24-hour Walmarts? I'm curious about that. And then we have Sam's Club as well, and it's just like a couple blocks away from Walmart, so it's all on the same street. But while we're waiting for orders to come in, I thought I could go over my income for the month. Oh, yay. Okay. See, this is what happens. It always sends me multiple at a time. And then I'm like, wait. I want to. So, okay. So Sam's pickup. This one has 3 drop offs. So, see, up here on Sam's, it's showing that it should take 45 minutes. It's 14 miles, 3 stops, which means 2 drop offs. This one down here is 4 stops, 1 hour, 3 drop offs, but it's a pickup in Claremore. So see, if you tap on this, you can see where you're going and you can look at what items. Okay, that one's not too bad. And a couple gallons of milk. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh wait, here's another one. Okay, it's not bad. Come back. No. Darn it. Okay, Sam's. Let me see. Okay. Guess I'm heading to Sam's. So, see, this one says 40 to 50 pound item, bulky item, house. Let me see what their things are. Okay. Oh, the dog food. That's what it is. 45 minutes. Okay. Darn it. It timed out. See, that's the bad things. Oh, come on. I started driving to Sam's and bring it back to me, please. Bring it back to me. So do you see what I mean? You really have to make a fast decision, but they do give you tons of information so that you can make an informed decision. But what I was saying a minute ago is I hate that I sit and wait for the first order. That's just when I first log in. It seems like it takes a while for the first order to come in, but then it's like once you get that first order, it's usually more than one order at a time that it sends to you. And then after you accept one and you get all of that delivered before you can even get pulled away from your last drop off, I usually get more offers, and it's always multiple at a time. So you kind of have a choice of which one you want to take, which is nice. I just wish that I'm at Sam's now. So really wish that I had accepted that fast enough. Dang it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to pull over here. That way I can look at these better. That's the difficult thing, is when they come in while you're driving. And so you're trying to keep your eyes on the road, but kind of scan it at the same time so that you can figure out which one to take. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to accept that one. What? Dang it. So if you didn't catch that, it said that it expired or got accepted by another driver. So, yeah. So earlier it was sent out. Did you see where it showed that one said just for you? That means that, and then it gives you a countdown. Oh, okay, come on. Okay, let's see here. Pick up in Owasso, pick up in Claremore, 53 minutes. Let me look at this one. Okay. Owasso House. Ugh. 37 items. I already looked at that, didn't I? No? Did I? Okay. Okay, see, I have 5 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and accept it. All right. So pick up at 6:55. It is 6:49 right now. So we are, and they're still packing it up. See that right now? They're still packing it up. So we're going to go ahead and head to Walmart. And did you see it? All 3 of those were houses. They're all here in Owasso, which is where I live. So that keeps me from having to leave my community. However, I don't remember. I'll have to look back at the video to see it, but I don't remember how long did that one say that it would take. But if I pick it up at 6:55, I'm pretty sure it was at least an hour. So 6:55, 7:55. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a third one accepted before 8:15. I sure hope so. You just never know. And the thing is, too, is that um, it has to be for a particular Walmart for that bonus. It's only the Owasso Walmart, which maybe that was kind of a blessing because the Sam's isn't in that $15 incentive offer. It's only our main Walmart. So this one should count toward, no, wait a minute. Is it not? I just realized this. Oh, shoot. This is for the 86th Street. Darn it. Okay. Guess I'm heading to 86th Street. Okay. We have 3 Walmarts here. We have our main Walmart, and then we have a neighborhood market down in the south part of town, and we have a neighborhood market in the north part of town. So, and then we also have Sam's. So, anyway, sometimes I forget. So this isn't going to count for the incentive. Darn it. That's frustrating. Which I was wondering why it didn't say, because it usually tells you incentive or bonus, or it tells you something to let you know that it counts toward that. So darn, now I wish I would have looked at the other one a little more closely before I accepted this one. I was just afraid that it was going to time out on me again, which sometimes I do that. I accept wrong ones because I get some that time out, and then I have that fear of missing out on another one. So anyway, actually, when I get there, I want to show you guys how it all works as far as getting checked in and all of that stuff. So, okay, it just switched to ready. See that? It is now 6:55, which is what is supposed to be my pickup time, and I am just 3 blocks away from the store. But I've got red lights all the way. So, as soon as these lights will all turn green. Okay, so I remembered that I did have another incentive that I saw this morning. So you can X out of that, go down here to more in the right hand corner, and then that second one down, incentive programs. Excuse me. So here's the other one. Hit each milestone of trips and get the incentive up to $14. It's for, it's only for that one particular store. Darn it. Okay, so this one doesn't count to that either. Darn. I sure was hoping. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with only doing the incentive ones. Okay, so you go back to resume trip. Okay. And if you don't know where you're going, of course, you've got the navigate button up there. But I know where I'm going. So we are almost there. We just went through the final light, and we are turning in right now. So as soon as I get parked in here, I will show you. The one thing about this Walmart, they are on the ball. Every time I've had an order to pick up from here, they're like in the parking lot before I can finish putting in my numbers. Okay, I am in spot number 1. So you do, come on, work with me here. Confirm arrival. And then you select your parking spot. We're in number 1. You save that. And now you just leave it on this until they come out, and they'll ask you for your driver code, which you can see is 2307. So after they ask me for that, then I click the code confirmed, and then it gives me labels to scan, and they'll show me which ones to scan, and then I tell them where I want each order so that I can keep them separated. So I will show you the rest of that in just a moment. Okay guys, so hold on, let's do this. Complete pickup. So this is how you do it. It shows you, so this first one we gotta have it dropped off in 8 minutes. So you click start, we're gonna navigate. I always open Google Maps and let it connect to my truck.
In 600 feet, turn left onto East 98th Street North.
Okay, so what I was gonna tell you is that I don't know what I did with my little dongle thing that plugs my microphone into the phone. So if the audio, okay, so if the audio sounds bad, I apologize for that. Hopefully after I get this order dropped off, I'll be able to find that. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I just had it. But anyway, this is, you can see kind of how this works. So let me go back to, so of course it opens your Google map, but you can still get back to Spark. Okay, so it does not at this point let you like see the addresses or names, or I mean, well, so see, it's waiting for me to get there and then I have to slide to confirm arrival. But if we X out of this, you can see how it says that I can resume trip. It doesn't let me do, I'm tapping all over, doesn't let me look at anything else on it. But now I can see that it estimated 50 minutes. So we're gonna find out how long this really took, since we have it documented exactly what time I accepted the order. I arrived at 6:55, right? Or right about. I was 3 blocks away at 6:55, so I probably arrived at 6:56. So anyway, see, we can't see anything else except for we can resume trip, and then once we're in here, it only shows me the order number. I can't see anything else on this order until I confirm arrival, and then it lets me see what they ordered. Okay, so I will show you that part in just a moment. And let's see here, I need to show you guys too kind of how I keep them separated. Okay, so now we are at the first location. We're going to confirm arrival, and then we have to start scanning. So I'm going to show you that in just a second. Okay, we're done scanning. Then I mark, yes, I'm here. And then here it tells you notes if there are any. And then on drop-off location, it gives you all these options. Okay? So then we have to do proof of delivery. Okay, so it is 6:19 now. We just got that first one finished. Now we're gonna start this next one. 7:31 is the drop-off time. So we're gonna navigate. It's away. Okay, so this is so the one I just dropped off was the smallest one of the bunch. When I have 3 orders to pick up, if there's a really small order, I will put it in the back seat with the biggest order, and I'll just keep it on one side and then let the bigger order take up the rest of the back seat, and then put the medium order in the front seat. So that's exactly how this one worked out. The smallest order only had 13 items. It said 8, but I counted the items as I was pulling them out. There was actually 13. So the larger order has 37 items, which now that I'm starting to count these things, I'm realizing it's probably a lot more than that. 37 is probably just the number of different items they ordered. It's sending me to the medium order right now. So, oh, the other thing I was going to say is that I have my insulated DoorDash bag, which is like a smaller insulated bag. So I usually use that for the cold items on any medium orders when I have 3 orders. So I use it for the smaller of the largest 2 orders, right? So when I only have 2 orders, it makes things so much easier because I just put the big one in the back seat, and I have a large Costco insulated bag, and you'd be shocked at how much that thing can hold as far as cold items. And then my DoorDash bag I use for the smaller ones. But anyway, so yeah, so I keep the smaller order in the front seat when I only have 2, but when I have 3, I have to divide it out like that. So the medium order goes in the front. And then in the bed of my truck, in case I have a really large order, in the bed of my truck, I keep a plastic tub. And inside that plastic tub, I keep another Costco bag. It's not insulated, but it at least allows me to like fill it up with a lot of items so they're not rolling around the bed of my truck. And then I can also put stuff in the plastic tub. And then I also keep the boxes that I get from Sam's when I'm picking up Sam's orders. I keep some of the larger boxes inside that plastic tub so that I can pull them out when I need them. And what I'm saying is they're kind of like flat bottom boxes, you know, so they don't take up a ton of space in my tub, but at least it allows me to like put some smallish to medium sized items in that. So it's 7:24. GPS is currently saying I am 7 minutes away from my destination. So that is going to put me there at 7:31. So I will be right on time for this one. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I forgot to show you that, but I was thinking that you could see what's in the order again once you actually arrive. You know, when I was going through all of the little screen prompts once we arrived at the location, but you cannot see what's in the order. So that's why it's very important to pay attention to where you're putting your items. And then also the stickers. I need to show you guys one of the stickers. You want to make sure that you know where a sticker is for every single order, because you have to scan it again at the customer's house. So if they put stickers on the bags or on an item or something, just make sure you know which item has a sticker, especially when it's an order where you've got like 50 bags and there's only 1 or 2 stickers on your stuff. You don't want to have to, especially in the heat, you don't want to have to be standing there fumbling around looking for the sticker so that you can begin processing the drop off, you know. All right, we got that one done. It is now 7:34. So we have 8 minutes to make it to the next one. Let's do start and navigate. 9 minutes to get there.
Where is the Lord God? Where is the Lord, the God of
Okay,
Elijah?
7:45. That's because I missed the house and I had to circle back around.
Clear through times is we give some sort of holy power to an item.
Getting back in the truck.
Many other great things that happened to Elijah.
Okay, let me pull over here for a second.
Ah!
It went away already. Darn it. I even pulled over. Okay, guys, it is 7:57. I just now finally got another order. It's a shopping order. It would take me 30 minutes to get over there, and then it's showing that it's a 45-minute total thing. You add up those miles and the time to shop. I don't think it's worth just $15, so hate to reject it, but I don't know. Should I take it? Ugh. I'm gonna reject and see if they send it back to me for another $1. Sometimes they do that. Let's see, 1623. Hey, I think that's the same one. Should I reject it again, or am I pushing my... Let's see here. It's the fact that it's shopping that takes so much time, and it's already 30 minutes to get over there. Probably pushing my luck, but let's just see. If they send it back at 1723, I'll take it. Otherwise, right now, I am heading to one of my landscape clients to pull some weeds. Darn. Somebody else must have scooped it up. Probably someone that's already in that community. That's a better offer for someone that's already there. I kind of like doing the shopping orders when it's not too large of an order, because it's almost like going on a scavenger hunt, and every time I scan a barcode and it matches, it's like, hooray! Like, I don't know. It's silly, but
I think she's enjoying a little time playing with the youngin around in the air conditioning.
So what I wanted to show you guys too is when it's in red, that means it's really busy. See, the blue circle is where I'm at right now. So it's surprising to me that I'm really not getting that many offers right now if it's so busy. Okay, so just as I turned left onto the highway to go to my landscape client, then it popped this same offer back around to me for $17.23. So, and I needed to turn right onto that highway if I was going to go here. So now I'm just going to have to go turn myself around and head back to that location so that I can do this order. But at least I got the $17.23, right? I decided I'm going to go ahead and make the shopping trip a completely separate video. This one is already getting way too long, so stay tuned. I will post the shopping tutorial tomorrow, so make sure you check back then, or at least it'll be the next video that we post. Remember to go the second mile today for someone in your life and with your resources.